What is up? Welcome to October in our first championship season. Last time, simulation kind of broke us. We didn't score a single goal under simulation at all. All these nil-nil draws, you got the 2-0 defeat. The Leicester game was us. I think the Coventry game we played, I did jump in Hull City and score the goal. Every other game was simulated, resulting in our team to score 0 goals. So, we're going to have a lot of stuff to do. You can see our schedule here. We got Derby, Sheffield, QPR, Stoke, Millwall. Those are the first 5. We're doing Sheffield. We also have a little bit of a payback, because we're now going to be going up against West Ham in the second game of the episode. And I'm going to do something different. Leicester's on the 25th of December, but that's where I'm going to end the video, because there's only about 7 games within January and February, and I want as many games as possible, because I don't want to have 2 games almost back to back that we're essentially recording. So yeah, we're not doing the greatest. I am going to have to now tactical view everything, so if you are watching this while live, it's gonna be flipping fun. Uh, I'm not really excited for this. Game's glitching. We do have new tactics to kind of compensate for it. We're doing attacking football, wing backs. We got the defender, 2 holdings, a box to box, a poacher. We're gonna hope Ferguson can flip and score, because if not, Sonko is there waiting to go. But without further ado, let's get into the game against Sheffield United. Alright, shock horror. Last game, the Derby game, was a 0-0 draw. At this point, I don't really know what to do. We have a 4-3-3 flat with Sheffield United. I mean, we're just going to go straight into this match. We have nothing really to say, apart from maybe, I think, Fernandes, and we also been told we have to start the other centre-back. We'll take Verino off. We have to play him. I'm going to play him over Kahuri. I'm going to play Sunk over Ferguson. I don't think Tactical View is actually going to work, folks. I don't think it's working. So we might just have to keep simming and seeing how things go. Because I don't know what's wrong with this team. Because apparently we just cannot score a goal to save our lives. But now it's us versus Sheffield. And this is where we hope to score a couple of goals against a side that's going to be near the top of the table for the entire season. Okay. This could be interesting, because I don't know... Well, I was about to say, I don't know how Sheffield United are going to play, but they just gave the ball away quite simply. That's beautiful from Mikkelsen. Gonna run. Wait for Diaz, the wing back, to make the run back in and around the... Okay. That was not who I was wanting it to go to, so that's probably why this shot was so skewed. Souza cuts in. Can't find Reed on the run. And that's the ball out of play. 2-man on him. Just allows him to walk past, but Mikkelsen does get the ball and he's going to run. He's just going to run with it. Give time for the striker to make the perfect run like he has now. He takes a massive touch, takes the shot instantly into the net. And finally, we can now say we are now in October and our striker has now finally scored a goal. Which is bad considering you bought both of them in July. It's taken 3 months for a striker to score. Heavy touch for the small striker. 2 different styles. But thankfully, one of them knows how to put the ball in the back of the net for once. And it's a 1-0 lead. I'm not pronouncing that guy's name. No, Acha. Just call him Acha. Souza, beautifully. Beautifully done. Find Mikkelsen. Oh, it's a combination again. This time he's going to go alone. Mikkelsen from a tight angle. Straight at the keeper. Nothing wrong with that. Diaz on the free kick. Gonna try and find the centre back here. A lower one. Goes straight to Tanganga. And the keeper gets so unbelievably lucky with that misplaced throw just at the end of half time even. We're 1-0 up. We scored in the first half, and thankfully it was our striker. And Mikkelsen's having it again. Sonko couldn't find him. Sheffield United boot the ball up the pitch again. Now we find Sonko. Back to Mikkelsen. Lovely between the three players. Mikkelsen goes for goal himself. Simple as you like. Bog standard pressure. And we get the second goal as a reward. Left side is cooking in this game. For once, the team actually looks like they can go on and score a couple of goals. But hey, the striker's shooting, it's confidence, it's a good thing. Goodery done enough to cover. Russo's gonna have to sit down here. Hammer, oh that's beautiful. Sanchez, they're slowing down the attack. Hammer on the left, whips the ball in, Brooks gets to it. It's one back. Wasn't even Brooks, Brooks got subbed off the pitch. It's the substitute Finney. Now we look to regain our 2-goal advantage, shows us offside then. Just boot the ball out, he was off anyways, doesn't make a difference. Not where you should be passing. Hall can't get there, Cannon. Gets tackled by Goodery. Seth, another midfield mistake. Tackle the ball, yes Diaz. Mikkelsen just run with the ball. Now Reed, run with the ball. Give it to Sonko, who's now one-on-one with the keeper and scores again! Kill the game off! Now we can make our substitutes and breathe a bit more easily. He's now taken too many touches. League One was his level for the first season. He kind of grew out of League One. Oh, good block by Farino. 2 minutes of added time. Fernandez to Fredrickson. Back up to Fernandez. It's beautiful stuff. Fernandez back to Fredrickson. And he now finally gets his goal. Where has this performance come from? 4 goals? It's more than we scored all season. And it's against a team that should be getting promoted to the Premier League. I don't understand this team. Both strikers are now got off the mark. And it's 4-0, 4-1 even. To us, a must-needed 3 points after an horrendous amount of draws in the opening couple of months. Just our 3rd win of the season. And our first game in a while since we've scored a goal. Alright. We're now at the game of West Ham. It's felt like 4 seconds for you lot that are watching this edit version. I'm gonna be honest, it's been an hour because we've simulated every single game. You can now see we're 6th in the league. We're gonna go through all the games. So obviously you've seen us play Derby County. No, it wasn't. It was Sheffield United in a 4-1 win. We then drew 1-1 against Queen's Park. These are all tactical view. We drew 1-1 against Stoke. We then won 2-0 against Millwall. We drew 0-0 against Portsmouth. We won 2-0 against Oxford. And we won 1-0 against Preston. And as you can see, we've only not scored once since we fully went in tactical view. I don't really count the Derby game because we kind of think we have went full tactical view in all these games. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes. That Portsmouth game, I kind of just went in the 89th minute and just passed the ball to the defence of the opposition just so the whistle could blow because they were passing around the back on attack. Oh god, I did not like that formation. A 4-2-1-2-1-2. Narrow. I think I said too many 2-1-2-1-2s. Exuno still isn't fit enough to start. That's annoying. I'll play Gooley. I like him. He's a good player. We're going to start Humphreys. We're not going to start anyone else. No, we'll start Weber. Give Humphreys the captain's armband. We're making some changes. Not a lot. But we are at the London Stadium. We're at the enemy territory and we are here for revenge. We still remember that first season FA Cup where they played the most diabolical football. Oh, they're still playing the 5-back. 5-back, 4-back. They have Noosa. They've been relegated last season. And you can hear the bubble song. And we are here to maybe, just maybe, put our name in automatic promotion territory. Brilliant from Humphreys. Oh, Mickelson's through. It's an early chance. And it's an early save. What a chance. At the start of the game. We're going to bring Diaz over here. Our little dead ball guy. We're going to swing this to the back stick. Never mind. It's middle of the goal for Farino. That's nowhere near on target. West Ham will clear it. Falls to Weber. It's going to fall to Goody. Now Kahuri's on the ball. Oh, Mickelson's just made the cut inside too early. Whips ball. Our tall striker is off the pitch at the start of this match. Because we are not wanting to absolutely whip the ball in the box. But Russo doesn't really mind putting one in. Humphreys finds Mickelson again. This time it's going to fall to Souza. He's tried to just get it into the middle. And just drags the shot narrowly wide. We are pinning West Ham in this 5-back. To their own goal at their home. Just like we were at our stadium. Our first ever stadium. 4 years ago. Hermansen has done so well at the start of this half. Well, start of the game even. 40 minutes in, I don't know what we're talking about. West Ham are finding the gaps, however. That's good from Duro. Get the ball cleared. We will. That's not a good pass from Seth, but it does get intercepted right back by Seth. Souza tries to cut inside. It's going to be 1 minute, and I think that's going to be half time. Yes, it is. 0-0. And we've had so many good chances. It really should be 1 or 2-0 to us. Well, let's go. Let's go. Attack. 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 Oh my goodness. How did they time everything perfectly? Walker Peters decides to cut back. Oh, it's a brilliant, brilliant movement. Farino is there. That's not a good touch by Kahuri. Come on. But he wins the ball back. He's not going to try and pass it to the striker, but he gets intercepted. Mickelson wins the ball back beautifully. Now it almost finds him. And we had a chance at the end. And couldn't get the chance. And it's a 0-0 finish. West Ham were only able to get into the game in the final 20 minutes. The fans aren't happy. We'll take the 0-0. But we had so many chances. They didn't even register a shot. But we had so many good chances. We just couldn't get the goal. And I think that Souza chance really should have been buried away. Alright. We're we're here for the game against Burnley. They play a 4-2-3-1. They've drawn 3 matches in a row. They're sitting in 4th place. We're sitting in 8th. Despite us winning our last match, with a chance to go 5th, I kind of like staying down where we are at the moment, just outside the promotion spots. We're just having a look at the table. Portsmouth and Oxford, the 2 teams we got promoted with, are actually in a lot of trouble at the moment, which is quite surprising. I'm not going to make any changes. We're just going to play this team of the final game of the episode before we hit the game the day after Christmas, because Christmas is a game against Leicester, which I don't know why they would schedule it for that, and I don't know why EA have it like that. But us versus Burnley, another ex-Prem team, which is nice to say. Their squad is quite good. It's nice and sunny for once. We're facing a lot of wet weather, and this is a good start. Sousa's already in. Can't find Mickelson, but it falls back to Sousa. Crucial block from the Burnley opposition. Could have been a quick start. Seth kind of nicks the ball back. Mickelson's going to play it back to him. Or Fredrickson even. Not Mickelson, and it's an easy goal by Seth. Wins the ball. Nice little 1-2 sleek motion between Fredrickson, our striker, and him. And it's easy as you like. A little toe poke finish into the side netting. Alright, let Sousa run. Brilliant. Chips it back over to Seth. If only our tall striker was there. Russo is going to keep the ball in play. Okay, we're going to go to Reed. Curry. Wait for Diaz to make the overlapping run again. Chips the ball to Fredrickson. Oh, keeper. Oh, keeper. Has to be saving those. They have to be saving these. Good header. But the keeper has to save that. It's a 2-0 advantage. We're able to show the fight somehow. But I'm hoping Burnley can start pegging us back a little bit here. West Ham was hard. Burnley should be even harder. But they're not really showing it. As Sousa plays Fredrickson down the wing. Fredrickson's going to run inside here. He gets the corner and everything. Get Diaz on the corner. You know the set piece routine. Whip the ball in the box for Farino. This time the keeper, Stefan Ortega, does put the ball out of play. Alright, fine Fredrickson with this one. Header. Good save again by Stefan Ortega. Now Hall does get the ball to the edge of the box. Kahuri and Seth miss. Laurent goes out wide. Finds Jaden Anthony. Now they're just passing it around the corner. They now find Wimmer again. Are they going to take a shot, or are they just going to let it go to half-time? The answer is they're going to let it go to half-time without creating a chance. Quite confusing at the end of half-time. But we hold strong due to Burnley's incompetence. And we're 2-0 up. Ah, come on. They're now through at Edwards. They're now turning up the heat. They did haul instantly. But our captain Reed's there. Burnley just... They're not getting shots off. This is concerning. I have the shot frequency above 60, so they should be taking shots. Every other team takes shots. Again, Mickelson's offside. Can he just stay onside for once? Oh, beautiful. Oh, the temptation. The pickpocket. The cross. The header of a finish. Never mind. Stefan Ortega saves it because it's down his throat again. We're going to make tactical changes. I'm not even going to try to defend this final 5 minutes. There really is no point. I'm wanting them to take a shot. Edwards takes a cross, which is more like a shot. The attack goes nowhere. Final couple minutes, So's a beautiful skip away from the challenge. The pass, a little left to be desired, I will be honest. Russo, get out there, man. 2 minutes of added time. And that's the game there, then, and said and done. The ref's going to allow them a couple more seconds, but they wanted to pass it back and ruin any chance of registering a shot against us. Why is the badge right there on my jacket? We'll never know. But it's a 2-0 win and another 2 goals in the first half, which I love. But I'm questioning why the hell Burnley didn't take any shots. Okay, folks, we're here. Finally, 26th of December. See, 0-0. It was quite an unfortunate 0-0. We had a last-minute shot, and we couldn't score. That sums up a pretty decent couple of months. We've only had a couple of simulation 0-0s. 3, in fact. So I'm quite happy. Simulation's been better. I found the way. You can see we're going to end it here. We're now getting more games. We have 10 games, including the FA Cup. We might have a couple rounds of the FA Cup to do. But we're doing fine. We're in P5, position 5, tied on 5th with 40 points. Doesn't matter. The squad's looking better than ever. I don't know why we're on the team sheet. We could just do this. Seth 75. He's growing well. Reed isn't growing anymore, so we might have to find a replacement. But this is probably the change we're going to do. This team looks so goddamn good now. 75 rated keeper. Russo's grown 3 this season. Russo's actually been very, very good. Braga has actually scored a couple of very good goals, including in the 1-0 win against Ipswich, a scissor kick. And he only has 37 volleys and 36 finishing. But this team looks very good. Very competent, which is something I feel like I lack in a team, especially the last couple of seasons. They're not able to score now. We're scoring freely when we can and want to. The academies, it's okay. I think we're gonna have to release a couple of players. Some people that aren't meeting the eye of the team. We have found another good centre mid, so our centre mid CDM, I could find him as a CDM in the long run. We've got a good right mid, a left wing that could be good in a couple of years, another right wing that could be good in a couple of years. So our academy's doing well. We have another Uruguayan centre mids. I don't know if we actually need to go through the youth academy and use the scouts for a couple of months. We're doing very well. We've lost a couple of million, but that is for a new ground, because if we do get in the Prem, we will have to upgrade the stadium a lot. But that has been it. Hope you all enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you next time, where we're going to be starting off going against Huddersfield. But it might end up being Leyton Orient, because we might start showing a little bit more cup action. So we didn't show any last season, and we kind of need to go on a cup run to try and see if we can grab a big silverware. Peace.